Hello everybody, welcome to my channel.
Christian Yelich. From California standout to MVP star, Christian Yelich is one of those rare players who blends classic baseball skills with the modern game. A smooth left-handed swing, power, speed, and strong defense all in one package. Early life and rise. Stephen Yelich was born on December 5, 1991, in Thousand Oaks, California. He grew up in a sports-oriented family and quickly gravitated toward baseball. At Westlake High School, Yelich became one of the best hitters in the region, then in the country. His combination of plate discipline, line drive contact, and athleticism made him a top prospect. He committed to play college baseball at the University of Miami but never made it there. Pro scouts were already convinced he was ready for the next level. In the 2010 MLB Draft, the Florida, now Miami, Marlins selected him in the first round, 23rd overall, and signed him away from college with a significant bonus. That move set him on the path to the big leagues. Climbing the minors in the Marlins farm system, Yelich moved quickly. Over the next few years, he consistently hit for average, showed growing power, and displayed advanced strike zone judgment for a young player. He was repeatedly named one of the organization's top prospects and even earned their Minor League Player of the Year honors. His performance left little doubt. He was a future everyday major leaguer, and likely more than that. Debut with the Marlins. Yelich made his major league debut on July 23, 2013, at age 21. From the start, he looked comfortable in the batter's box and in the outfield. In his early big league seasons with Miami, Yelich was known for a high batting average and strong on-base skills, gap-to-gap doubles power, with some home run potential, speed on the bases, capable of stealing 20-plus bags, excellent defense in left field. In 2014, he won a Gold Glove award, highlighting his range and instincts in the outfield. At that stage of his career, he was viewed as a complete player rather than a pure slugger. Someone who could help a team in every phase of the game. The trade that changed everything. Milwaukee. The defining turning point came before the 2018 season. The Marlins began a major rebuild and traded Yelich to the Milwaukee Brewers in a blockbuster deal for several prospects. In Milwaukee, everything went up a level. 2018 MVP breakout. In his first season with the Brewers, Yelich transformed from really good into elite superstar. Highlights of his 2018 season: one of the highest batting averages in the league, a big jump in home runs and slugging percentage, more than 100 RBI, strong base running and overall offensive impact. He also hit for the cycle twice in a span of just a few weeks, both times against the same team, an extremely rare feat. By season's end, he captured the National League Most Valuable Player (MVP) award, cementing himself as the face of the Brewers and one of the best players in the sport. 2019, proving it wasn't a fluke. Many breakout stars take a step back the following year. Yelich did the opposite. In 2019 he hit for a higher average, got on base even more often, slugged at an elite level, continued to hit home runs in bunches and steal bases. He was in the running for another MVP award before a late season injury cut his year short. Even so, he finished among the top vote getters and reinforced that his 2018 explosion was no one-year wonder. The big contract and new expectations, recognizing they had a franchise cornerstone. The Brewers signed Yelich to a long-term, 9-figure contract extension before the 2020 season. It was the largest deal in the history of the organization and a clear signal that they intended to build around him for years. With the contract came heavy expectations. Yelich was not just an all-star outfielder anymore, he was the centerpiece of the Brewers' future. Injuries and adjustments. After his MVP caliber seasons, Yelich hit a rough patch. Back issues and other nagging injuries began to chip away at his consistency and power numbers. From 2020 onward, he still reached base at a solid clip and remained a tough at bat. But his home run totals dropped, and he battled to adjust his swing and approach. The modern pitching environment, with higher velocity and nastier breaking pitches, only added to the challenge. These seasons tested him mentally and physically. Instead of simply overpowering pitchers, he had to rely more on experience, discipline, and subtle tweaks to stay productive. Resurgence and milestones. Despite the injuries, Yelich continued to compile career achievements. Over 1,500 games played, well over 1,000 hits. Eventually pushing toward and beyond the 1,700 hit mark, 200-plus career home runs, more than 200 stolen bases. Along the way, he reached personal milestones such as landmark hits, big RBI games, and memorable walk-off moments. At his best, he reminded everyone of the MVP version of himself, barreling balls to all fields, wreaking havoc on the bases, and anchoring the top of the Brewers lineup. Style of play at peak form. Yelich is the kind of player who can beat you in multiple ways: contact and patience. He sees pitches well, works counts, and doesn't chase as much as many power hitters. Gap power turned true power. Early in his career, he was more of a doubles hitter, but in Milwaukee.
Bye bye. Thanks for watching. Bye.